Mateo Kovacic to Manchester City. Rumours have come out that we've holded talks with his representatives in London, and you're looking at around 30 million to probably seal the deal. For me, if it's 30 million, you take it, but if it's any more than that, then you say no and look at different options. Because Chelsea are going to sell a lot of players this year, because obviously the situation with the club and like Todd Bowley and like spending like lots of money and all that. Because Mount's been linked to Liverpool, McAllister is also being linked to Liverpool, so you could see a lot of like, well, McAllister, I think you get McAllister if we can't get Jude, but I reckon there's a good chance we do get Bellingham, or like McAllister or Maddison or someone like that. I feel sorry for Brighton, really, because they're going to lose a lot of players in the next couple of years, like the likes of Caicedo, Matoma, McAllister, Evan Ferguson, maybe possibly Lamptey as well. And I think there's going to be a lot of like Premier League clubs like buying players off like teams that are like around the table. Because I think Kovacic, if we did get him, I don't think he'd be a starter, because I think we're looking at him for like a bench option that we could bring on like for the last 20-25 minutes in games to see games out, like what we did a bit with Fernandinho in his last couple of years at the club. And I think if it's 30 million, I'd absolutely take that. But if it's any more, I don't think you take that, because I think with his age and everything, I don't think you need to be paying like stuff like 40 million, 50 million or even more, because he's not the youngest and he's not the fittest either. But I think you take him if he's 30 million, because it'd bring a bit of experience in there, because he's played a lot in the Champions League for the likes of Chelsea, Real Madrid, Inter Milan. And he's got a lot of experience at the high level. And I think if we can get Bellingham and then Kovacic, and then maybe a left back or a winger, then I'd be happy with the summer. Because I think there's going to be a lot of moves from City this summer. I think it might be a bit like the season where we got the 100 points, the summer before that season, where we got like Mendy, Ederson, Danilo, and also when we got like Laporte in January and stuff. That summer was, and January window as well, we did a lot of our buying. And I think it could be a summer like that where, because I think Gundogan's going to go, and that's why I think we're looking at Kovacic, because I think he'll go to free Barcelona. I don't know whether Bernardo's going to go, because I think we could be in a situation where he wants to go, but he doesn't end up going, because unless like PSG come in for him, or like maybe Real Madrid, then I don't see him going, because I think he wants Barca, but I think because of their money situation, they're not going to be able to afford him. And the news reported about Bernardo a couple of days ago that we're putting up 70 million for him. I think that's fair enough, because he's one of the most underrated players to ever play in the Premier League. yes, he might not score that many goals, but he always does something to benefit the game. And I think if we did get Kovacic, I think it'd be a transfer where we could have him for maybe 2, 3, 4 years, and then maybe you cash in on him, and you could get around the same money that you paid for him for. If this was like Chelsea in a normal situation, then we'd have no chance of getting Kovacic. Because I think that they're going to be losing a lot of players this season to rival clubs, because they need to get a lot of players off their books, because they've got like a lot of players that are on high wages, and if they don't get rid of them, then they're going to be in a lot of financial problems, just like what Barcelona are in right now. Because I think Mount will go Liverpool. I think Chelsea, I wouldn't be surprised if they go in for McAllister, because I think if they free up a lot of space in the midfield with like players like Mount, Gallagher going, and Kovacic, then maybe they could go for McAllister. Because obviously they're going to have a new manager next season, because I don't see a way that Frank Lampard stays as a permanent, especially on how he started as interim manager, because he hasn't won a game yet, and he's lost all of his games that he's been in charge for as interim manager. I seen Company being linked with the Chelsea job today. I hope he doesn't take it, but it wouldn't surprise me if he did. Because I think he shouldn't leave Burnley. I think he should be there for maybe like 2, 3 more seasons, and then maybe take a jump up from Burnley to like a team competing like City or someone like that. But I think it wouldn't surprise me if he goes to Chelsea, to be honest. But I hope he doesn't, because I think if he goes to Chelsea, then that could be a career move that he ends up regretting down the line, and then ends up ruining his career a little bit as a manager. But leave me your thoughts on this video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys for another video. Also, comment in the comment section, would you take Kovacic? Personally, I would if it was 30 mil, but I wouldn't if it was any more than that. And I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll also do content tomorrow, because I'm going to the Sheffield United game, and if you like to see like fans sort of stuff and like atmosphere, then I'd recommend watching those videos that I'll put out tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.